Hey, what's up, good people? How you doing? Welcome back to Stock Up with Larry Jones. Listen, you guys know I can't take a day off, so I decided to go on live. Haven't even made a thumbnail yet. Hey, I'm going to go over some things. I know some of you guys are going to be commenting, but I want you to listen to what I have to say. Okay, listen to what I have to say, and it's going to answer a lot of questions before there are a lot of questions. Let me know if you guys could hear me. Let me know if you guys could hear me by saying, yes, I can hear you. And then I will proceed with the stock market and a crypto market flash crash, okay? AKA sell off, all right? So let me know if you guys can hear me. All right, and I'm gonna go right into it. Good afternoon. Let me know if you guys could hear me. Say, yes, I can hear you, Larry. All right? Say, yes, I can hear you, please. Yes. Okay. All right. So we will go right into what's going on. We know that the stock market and the crypto market are both, thank you, sir. They are both selling off. So I need you guys to pay attention first and then ask a few questions. And yes, I have something to do. So I'm going to start the hourglass because I will talk forever and answer questions for hours, as you guys know. Let's go right to it. All right. So as we could see, here's what's happening in the stock market first. Okay. Dow drops more than 400 points as Wall Street starts second quarter on a sour note. So we got the indices that are falling off. Thank you guys for your answers. I got it now. Thank you. So we could see that the Dow has failed, right? That's what's going on in the stock market. And then we're going to cover stocks and crypto. All right. So let's get out of there. Here's what's happening with the crypto market. There's two separate things happening, but they do have something to do with each other. Crypto bulls see 400 million liquidations as Solana Dogecoin leads slide in majors. Okay. This is by Coindex. Okay. So for those of you that are coming on late, please rewind and watch everything. Here's what's going on. Major tokens experienced a significant drop in the past 24 hours, with Bitcoin falling 5%, and other major tokens like Ethereum, Cardano, ADA, BNB, all of these showing similar losses. Liquidations of long positions or bets on higher prices among amounts to over 400 million, while shorts, right, or bets against took on a relatively smaller $85 million loss. Look at this. Analysts at Bitfinex suggest that Bitcoin is likely to, look at this, remain range bound, right, in the coming weeks as long term investors sell off. So long term investors are taking profits. So I want you guys to see this. It is likely to remain range bound. And I agree with that. Okay. So let's keep it going. I'm going to give all of the information at the front end and then I'll come to you guys. I'm not ignoring you guys. Okay. So on yesterday, okay. So I need you guys to watch this. Everyone that's in crypto, everyone that's into a Bitcoin miner, okay. Everyone, I want you to rewatch yesterday's video when I had the CEO of Mara. He gave a lot of, he's a straight shooter, all right? But he gave a lot of nuggets on the future of Bitcoin, cryptos, alts, and memes, which will follow, and the Bitcoin miners. So I need you to go back and watch this. He answers, I think he's a straight shooter. Okay, so I'm not going to play it. I'll play a minute of it. Right. When we last talked, I asked the question, why do you think Bitcoin miners sell off leading into the halving? This year, they took off before the halving, and now it seems to go back to what's kind of standard. And we do know that's mainly driven because of how people trade it, right? So I want you guys, I'm going to keep this one. I want you guys to go back and watch that video. This is not Larry. This is not any of the guys. This is the largest Bitcoin miner in the world giving you his perspective, okay? I asked the questions that I thought that you and I need to make money, and he answers them. Okay, so I need you guys to go back. It will be in the square here, or it will be the video from yesterday, but I will have it as an end screen. Okay, so let's keep it going. There's more to talk about. Let's look at this right now. The S&P, I got it in order of the fall. S&P is down by 0.63%, the NASDAQ 1.5%, and the Dow 0.5%. Now, the Dow is actually what? Well, that's 5 day. Let's go to the 1 day. There we go. The Dow is down 400 points, okay? The NASDAQ and then the S&P. But in the last 5 days, we've been what? Going through a sell-off. Now, let's listen. Let's look at this, okay? Look at this. Hold on one second. Bro, Larry, turn your mic up a little, please. Okay, I'll turn it up a little more. Hold on. Hopefully that's a little better, okay? I don't want to distort, all right? So as we could see here, let's look at this. Right here on the 28th is actually when what? We started the sell-off in the stock market. We'll get to crypto. We started the sell-off on the 28th. As you could see, all of the indices have slid down from then, okay? Let's just go to the S&P, right? This is what you got to know what's going on with the overall market. So technically, here's where the sell-off started, right? On the 28th, like I said. So we've had a fall of 1.23%, though today is only showing a 0.86% on the S&P, right? So we got to know what's going on and when did this start. Thank you. The mic is fine. Thank you. All right. So we got to see that we are experiencing a pullback, a cool down, on the stock market. This has to do with crypto a little bit too. All right. And I'll get to crypto. The sell-off was expected. You guys know here recently I've been saying for every dollar, I'm only investing 25% of every dollar, saving 3/4, which is 75%. Why? Because I kept saying that the market is frothy. We don't know when. I didn't know that this will be the day and the 28th. I didn't know that, but I prepared. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Rich Mason. Thank you. All right. So this is what I want to continue to look at. Let's look at some of the stock, right? Look at Tesla, good people. Tesla is coming down. Come on down, just like the price is right. Tesla is coming down. Tesla has been selling off all week, as you can see. Look at that. All month, Tesla has been selling off, right? And so that's why I'm not quick to buy every single dip. Remember when I talked about Tesla and Apple? Remember when I said I see them both? It's not just because I said it. It was just easy to see that Apple and Tesla were trending down. They're just been, look at that, trending down, especially this week. They have both been trending down. They both have different stories of why they're getting hit. And remember, I said, if you don't have dry powder for some of those that are new, I know we got experienced traders here, then we need to have some dry powder so we can buy. And this is what I don't do. Now, anything I say is not a suggestion for you to buy, hold, or sell. The things I do not do is put all my money in on the first dip. Okay. You can't dip buy every day. Eventually you run out of powder. Okay. So I dip my toe in. All right. So let's keep it going. Let me get rid of some of these tabs. Okay. Let's look at something that is really, really, really difficult to trend. Truth Social, Donald Trump's. All right. We know that the SPAC, the merger happened, the unspacking happened, and there was a run up today. But over the week, this puppy is down by 27%, right? Now, you guys, if you remember, leave me a coffee cup. I said that this will run up and then it's going to fall down, right? The run up is because simply it's like right now, it's like a Dogecoin. It's like AMC. It's like, what's the other one? Any of the memes, okay? That's what this is. It's not based on the fundamentals. Take your politics out. DJT fundamentally is a horrible investment. It's a swing trade. Okay. And I just got to stand flat footed, look you in the eye, and sleep at night knowing that I told you the truth. It's a swing trade. It is not a long term investment. There will be highs and lows and highs and lows. And when you zoom out, you're going to see that the fundamentally, this is an unstable company. Okay. Now, you could keep rolling with your emotions. Emotions will get you flat broke. I'm just going to look you in the eye and go to sleep knowing that I told you. GameStop, thank you. GameStop, right? And because it was a community move. That's all it is. It's a community move. So this is the same thing as AMC. Thank you for your answer. AMC and GameStop. That's what this is. Those companies fundamentally, we knew fundamentally they weren't sound, but people, it's the community that keeps it up, right? All right. Do you like Mara? I had the CEO on this show yesterday, and I know you probably didn't know it. Yes, I like Mara. Okay. Am I buying it now? I have been, here we go. Leave me another coffee cup. If I have been consistently saying the same thing about all Bitcoin miners, leave me a coffee cup. Even though I had the CEO of Mara on here, I have not changed my position. I am not buying Mara, CleanSpark, Cypher, if it's a Bitcoin miner, Larry Jones, I'm not telling you what to do, is not buying any of them. I sold it at the top. Remember, I've been in and out of these plays really since 2020. I've made a ton of money on it. But right now, seeing what I see, I am not, I'm not dollar cost averaging. I'm not buying any. Even though I had the CEO on here yesterday, I am not buying them until after the halving. Okay? If it's a Bitcoin miner, Larry, but what about CleanSpark? Is it a Bitcoin miner? Yes. Then Larry is not buying them until after the halving. Yes, but Larry, it could run up and da-da-da-da-da. I know that. And if you have it, I pray that you make a ton of money. But Larry is not buying them until after the halving. Okay? You guys know somebody going to ask me again, right? I spend more time talking about that and MicroStrategy. Okay? Let's go to MicroStrategy. Yeah, yes. You know what? I'm going to tell you the truth. SOS taught me a lesson. SOS taught me a lesson, but I learned my lessons. I was in SOS in 2021. It was trash, but it taught me a lesson. And ever since SOS, but here's the thing about it. I want to tell you guys that was in SOS and it was trash. I was in Mara, Riot, another one. I was in 5 different ones for those of you that remember back then. I bought a boatload of Mara at an average of $250 to $350. I sold it at $48. SOS, I only had probably 3% of my portfolio in SOS. So when you look at all of the crypto miners, I turned $2,400 into $53,000, right? They weren't all winners, okay? They were not all winners. But was it better for me to have went on this journey with these crypto miners? Yes. Even with the little loss of SOS that I had, I still turned $2,400 into $53,000. So let's not get crazy on the one or two bad ones. Okay? Listen, I ain't scared of y'all. Here, let's go to Volta. All right? For you haters out there. Let's go to Volta. If you made money on ChargePoint and all of the other ones, and one was bad, the truth be told, I made money on Volta. You got in late. So yeah. I'm sorry, Jay. This is not Jay. I'm sorry. This is not towards you, right? I made money on Volta, but at the end, no one can tell that the CEO was just going to walk out. and they were going to sell the company. No one has that. This is the stock market. This. No one is 100% right, but I make money, and my followers make money. The ones that don't make money are the ones that YOLO all in. If you YOLO all in, and I'm getting to crypto right now, if you are a YOLO all into one thing, then you will lose money. That's a fact, right? So let's keep it going. I got Bitcoin to talk about now. All right. So we know what's happening with the stock market. For those of you that are new, just signed on, rewind. I went over what's happening with the stock market, and now we're finna go into crypto. Okay, if you look at the crypto bubble right now for the day, you see a ton of red, right? The reason why I call this a flash crash is this. If you look for the hour, you see a lot of green, right? So you can see for the day, it has went down. Of course, crypto has went down. But for the hour, it's starting to what? Come back. Now, I'm going to ask you a question. Do you believe that Bitcoin will hit 80,000 this year? If your answer is yes, then you need to put your big boy drawers on, and you need to be brave, and you need to see what you should be buying. Okay? I bought the altcoin that was beat down the most, and I bought the meme coin that was beat down the most today. So let's look at it. Right now, we can see Ethereum's down 5%. Bitcoin and Solana. I bought some more Solana today, and I bought a little more Ethereum today. Why, Larry? Why? Because this is not new to me. Because I believe that Bitcoin will push past 80, right? But then, is it going to be a straight line up? No. But if it does push past 80, people that only buy when it run up will regret that they didn't buy now. Now, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm telling you what I'm doing with my money, win or lose. I made a ton of money before by just buying the dips. Okay. What about the miners, Larry? You must be late on to the, all right. You know what? I'm going to get to that. Let's deal with the miners. Okay. Listen, let's look at the miners right now. I already got you. So we could see for the day, Marathon, CleanSpark, Riot. I'm just dealing with the three largest by market cap, right? As we could see, Mara's down what? The most, 9%, right? CleanSpark, 10%, all right? Riot, 8%. And then I put MicroStrategy in there. It's only down by 3%. Let's go to the week. This story never changes. I'm showing you guys why I keep buying MicroStrategy, okay? 5 days. What's going on? MicroStrategy is down 16%. So MicroStrategy and Riot are down the most, or about the same, should I say. CleanSpark is actually down the most over the last 5 days. But look what happens when you go to the month, out to the month. Look at what happens. MicroStrategy is now up 18%, right? Mara's down 23%. But I need you guys to go to the video on yesterday and watch the CEO of Mara show you and tell you what's happening with the Bitcoin miners and what's happening with Bitcoin, what he sees and what I see. All right. All right. So let's keep it going. Hold on. Don't listen. Yeah. You know what? You ain't got to go home, but you got to leave here. All right. So let's look at what's going on. Let's go to more assets, right? This is what I want you guys to do. If you say, hey, I believe, I'm going to ask you a question. Do you believe that Bitcoin is going above 80,000 this year? Yes or no? Or do you believe that Bitcoin will crash? If you believe that Bitcoin will crash, then you should not be buying any MicroStrategy, any of the Bitcoin miners, any of the memes or anything, if you believe that it's going to crash. If you believe that Bitcoin is going to push up to the next leg up, If you believe that Bitcoin is going to close multiple days over 72K, if you believe that Bitcoin is going to over 80K, then you should be looking to buy on red days and not only buy when it's going up. That is a fact in any equity or crypto stock that you buy. That's what you need to do. So it takes someone to be brave. And when you see negative people come on, they are absolute idiots and fools that YOLO all of their money at the top. And then when it comes down, they get burned and they're mad at the world because they don't want to listen, right? I'm just shooting it to you straight because when we win again, like we will, we're going to have the last laugh when we are at the bank. I am still up over six figures in my crypto because I got in early. All right. Leave me a coffee cup if you heard me saying buy 9 months ago. Okay. If you heard me saying buy Bitcoin, Solana, if you heard me saying buy Shiba Inu when it was beat down, leave me a coffee cup. Right. So let's look at Bitcoin right now. Let's take this off. Okay. Now we could see that Bitcoin right now is at 65, right? It dipped down, I believe, 64. Okay. And if you listen to, I need you guys desperately to listen to this full interview because this man is the CEO of the largest Bitcoin mining company. They mine Bitcoin. I agree with mostly every single thing he said. All right. Hey, all right, Kenneth. Listen, hold on. Where's Kenneth? Kenneth is listening to me while driving Uber. Kenneth, let me tell you something. What helped me to get to where I am now was driving Uber. I'm telling you that you keep driving, brother, because I was working my regular job. This wasn't 2009. This was 2018. Okay. I was driving Uber, right? And I'll look you in the eye, and this is not braggadocious. I have well over $1 million in my trading portfolios, right? Now, this is not braggadocious. This is me encouraging you to despise not small beginnings. I don't have a college. I am not a guru. Don't have a degree from a prestigious college. Had to retake math in high school. I'm here because I am you. I am the everyday people. And for you, Sir Kenneth, that is driving Uber, you keep driving, brother. And I want you to have a side hustle to prepare for things like this. And one of my accounts, my Shiba Inu is still up over 400% because I had the guts to buy it when no one was talking about it. And so when this rally is over, but I also have the sense to buy it before everyone else buys. When this rally is over, you and I will celebrate, and this entire family. All right. It was something else I wanted to show you guys. As a matter of fact, I'm going to show you guys this. I just snapshot this. This is one of my portfolios, but I want you guys to see because I want you guys to win. That's it. I just want you guys to win. So let's look at this. You guys see that? You guys see Mara's down right now. I held, like I said, I held one share of Mara Riot, Cypher, CleanSpark. You could see how they're performing. To the right is where we are for the day. To the left, open P&L is where we are. I am still up 26% in MicroStrategy, right? Though it's down 4% for the day. I bought one today when it was down 10%, MicroStrategy. So when MicroStrategy dropped to the right there, down by 10%, I bought one more. Now, when I bought it, I was down by 22%. But now I'm up by 26%. It's right there. I got the receipts right there. And listen, I have a lot of money in it. I got over $30,000 in it. Okay. Listen, I don't care if yours is $300. It's the same principle. Okay. Now, I'm just telling you guys that I am not DCAing in a MicroStrategy. I only buy MicroStrategy when it's down double digits. I am not dollar cost averaging. Now, someone else got in late, so then they can't afford the hit that I'm taking. But I don't care if I go flat right now because MicroStrategy is double leveraged to Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin goes up another 50% from here, which it could, then MicroStrategy will go up another 120%. And that's why I choose to take this path. And I'm just being transparent with you guys, okay? So I believe I covered everything. Listen, I got to tell you guys that today's sponsored by Moo. I got to tell you that they changed everything. I got to tell you that they are going to offer you the Magnificent Seven in fractional shares. Now they have fractional shares available with $100 deposit, and then you get the Magnificent Seven bundle in fractional shares. All right. And you can read all of the stuff. I'm not going to bore you on this live that they do, the technical analysts, drawing tools, the commissions that they have. Look at this, still the 5.1. All right. You guys read all of this stuff. You get stuff for free by depositing. And lastly, and I'm going to answer a few more questions. Lastly, you guys, if you have taken stock up, you shouldn't be scared. You should be prepared. And you should be actually excited about days like today. And I'm going to show you how to win in the stock market and with crypto in Stock Up You. Now, what else is that? What else is that? What we got? Dynamic, I think you are misunderstanding how offering classes to me, obviously in exchange. I don't, hold on. Thank you, Larry. Yeah, idiots will come. Idiots will come, man. Let them come. Let them come. You know, uh, this is a hard situation for me. You know, some guys could just blow over this stuff. And like, I'm just here working my butt off to make sure you guys are in the best position with information. It's up to you to choose what to do. I'm not telling you guys to buy or sell anything. I want to win, but I don't want to win by myself. I want you guys to win also. Okay. Hard on. What's that? Need to go hard on. No, you know what? Listen, I need you to bag up. I wouldn't say go hard on anything. I would say, just like the report I read at the beginning of this, is that Bitcoin will be range bound. And it has been range bound. And this report said it will probably continue to be range bound. And so I'm not going to go all in heavy because it could drop a little more. So we just keep buying. Here's what I will tell you. I'm cool at buying at this stage. I'm cool at buying in this range. Why? If I think Bitcoin is going to pass over 80%, what do you think the meme coins are going to do? What do you think Doge is going to do? Shiba Inu is going to do? What you think Bonk is going to do? With, all right? And Pepe and all of these meme coins that are already popular. They're going to start talking about them on your local news after the halving, when and if these things take off, right? And if Bitcoin pushes above 80, now we start looking at 100, right? Where do you think these memes are going to be? They're going to be a minimum of 100% more than where they are now. All right. And so I don't mind buying in this range and waiting and not selling when I should be buying on red days. Now, I'm not telling anyone to buy. I don't have a crystal ball, but I will tell you, if you want to really hear things from the horse's mouth, then you need to rewatch this video. This gentleman, the CEO of Mara, talks about crypto cycles. He talks about meme coins. He talks about altcoins and what will happen to meme coins. He tells you the cycles. He tells you when the miners, who will survive. He talks about all of that. And I'm telling you, it's a wealth of knowledge that will help a lot of you guys make and save money with crypto. So I'm going to leave that in this box. Make sure you check out the links below. There again, we out of time. I wasn't even going to make one today. I didn't even make a thumbnail, but I was like, by the time I get through editing, I'm just going to tell the folk what I need to tell them. Listen, never listen to a knucklehead that has no proven track record. Okay? Never do that. It's easy to do that. Listen, people don't want you to win. This is the truth. They don't want you to win. And if they lose money because they YOLO all in to just hype, then they will tell you everything is a joke. Oh, the stock market is a joke. I lost money in it. Well, you lost money in it. But the stock market, again, the United States was established in 1776. The stock market was established in 1792. What's that? 16 years later. Think about it, good people. And people have been making money in it for all those years. Now, of course, I haven't been making money in it for all of those years. So I'm telling you guys that smart money knows the game. Learn the game and then make money from here on out, right? And listen, don't be the ones like, and I'm going to leave this. This is a message that I'm going to leave you with that will absolutely help you. When I was in sales, I was selling window siding, roofing, and gutters, okay? I would go to people's house to sell them gutters. And there were so many times, and I'm saying this because it's rain season, that the basements would flood and they were ready to pay upwards of $30,000 and above to get waterproofing in their basement. But they didn't want to pay $1,500 for gutters, right? What I knew that they didn't know is that over 75% of the times, the reason they got water in their basement is because their gutters wasn't proper, right? Gutters are supposed to pitch this way and go to the downspouts, and they will pitch this way, right? Or there was no downspouts, and the water is just sitting, getting in the basement. And one of them had a contract signed for about $35,000. And I told them, spend this $1,500, and if it doesn't work, I investigated it. If it doesn't work, then I will give you the $1,500 back, all right? They were a close friend of a friend. $1,500 spent, their basement was dry, okay? Saved them $35,000. So why are you saying that, Larry? What I'm saying to you, everyone that's listening, if you don't, it doesn't matter if you buy my class and learn how to kill it in stocks and crypto, all right? Buy someone else's class. Spend a few dollars, learn how to make money every day. I could have shorted the Qs today. I didn't. I would have easily made money doing puts on the QQQ because that's what I do all of the time. I didn't today because I was busy, all right? But I can wake up on red days and make money. Learn how to make money, good people. I'm telling you, just like the gentleman that was driving Uber, that was me. But when I learned the skill how to make money, regardless of what's happening with the stock market or crypto, then I'm truly on my way to building generational wealth. I bid you Godspeed, health, and I pray over your finances that you guys absolutely kill it, okay, this year. Love you guys. We'll see you later. Live, love, laugh, and learn.